This week's article is titled Filo or Philo, F-I-L-O. Done well, the Christian life is productive for both the individual believer and the society in which the believer lives. It includes honesty and thereby loyalty to one's employer. Additional benefits include diligent work ethics, truthful speaking, spousal loyalty, and a good night's rest for restoration of the body. With those comes sobriety and a good day's attention to details at work. Caring for oneself and family is part of the bargain, which lowers stress. All in all, a company, a town, and a country end up with more success and less problems. It is often pointed out that horrible things have been done in the name of Christianity. This problem is easy to see because the Christian standards of conduct are well known. When these laws are ignored, the failure to comply is obvious. This does not make the guilt of the crimes against God any less. Proclaimed Christians who lie, cheat, curse, and steal are not just harming themselves and those around them, but they also harm the world's concept of the faith. One expects an atheist dictator to do self-serving and often evil acts. Wars start, people are imprisoned or are murdered for opposing the ruling party. Wealth is accumulated locally and offshore. Secret meetings and orgies of excess are held. Oddly, because of the universal need for approval, these activities will be done on islands of secrecy. These politicians find ways to distance themselves from blame. Eventually, the approval of those outside their inner circle becomes unimportant. When the gloves are off, and anything goes. Philo is composed of the assembling of many layers of thin dough. You will find it in baklava. Adding butter makes it puff pastry. In either case, it has many layers. Every organization in the world is like this, with its layers of different philosophies, religions, languages, and people groups. Casting Christianity as a villain is like removing the butter. You still have the other layers, but now you're stuck with more people in leadership, behaving like the atheist dictator, working for self-interest. It is very easy to end up with forms of government that promise freedom while delivering various forms of subjugation and economic class separation. When God is removed from the equation, the rulers think they can do as they wish. That rarely works out well for most of the citizens. Fortunately, God is still in charge. In support of Him, we have the powerful tools of prayer and voting. Do both.